Hello you beautiful people, welcome back to another Hiker Plays video. Today we are on Black Clover Mobile and it is time to look at the future banners. So, as most of you are aware, Noelle is dropping on the 19th of December, which is only, 8 days away now. And then we've been confirmed that Julius will be coming out on Christmas Eve, which means on the 24th. Most of you are probably in the same situation as I am, or in even a worse situation, in that you probably have some summons saved up, but you probably also did, summon for Lich and Riot, and that is perfectly fine. Guys, if you're free to play, do not be worried. Lich and Riot are still going to be okay. It's not going to be the end of the world or anything like that, so you are going to be fine. But what that does mean is you're probably going to have a little less resources, and hopefully, you're going to be able to manage them absolutely fine. The way I would approach it, if you do have less resources, is you are going to get the Gateway of Reunion. So, Season 2, I would pick Noelle up for free that way, and then I would then save all my summons in for Julius, so you get as many copies as Julius as you can. Throughout the course of, your playtime, you are going to be able to gain access to things like SSR versatility, and they are going to be super important in starring up or, getting further in enhancements, I think that's what they're called, or constellations if you're Genshin Impact or whatever. Extra copies of your characters, simply put. So don't be too upset if you can't 5-star your Noelle or can't 5-star your Julius. You are going to be able to do them over time. It's just more important that you get the character right now. So get the character as a priority, and that's really it. So, now that we've got the banners out of the way, how best are we going to prep for Julius and for Noelle? I mean, as you guys know, I have just picked up Lich, I have just picked up Raya. I have gotten them up to, level 98 here, and level 100 on Lich. And in reality, leveling up characters after a while now, because it's been a while since I've had to level up characters, is very costly, as I've found. So, what are the few things that we need to really focus on before these characters come out? The first one, I have started doing this already today. If I jump into my challenges and go in here, you're going to see I am running Evergreen Forest, and I am running it as much as I can. I am trying to save as much of these gems as humanly possible. The reason? I need to get my characters leveled up to 100. So on release, I want to be able to do Julius and Noelle both to level 100. You can pre-farm these. These are perfectly fine to pre-farm. Just try to use food when you're doing so that you can get the extra drops, and go ahead and do that. And guys, cooking is super important. Learn how to cook within the game. Learn how to cook in real life too while you're at it. But learn how to cook in game and go and, utilize those buffs. Now, the second thing that you want to be doing at some point is going to be bond patrols. Now, we are going to wait to do bond patrols for when the characters come out, but there is no harm in trying to clear all of this. So, throughout the course of this week, my aim is going to be to actually do all the stars on these and have them all done. I have only done the first world, so go ahead and finish those off, because, one, you're going to get more summons, because I think there is an event where, the more of those stars you collect, you get a couple of summons, and two, there is a lot of, there's just a lot of rewards in there, and depending on how you gear up your Julius and your Noelle, you're going to be able to push them through bond XP much quicker if you're doing, a harder bond dungeon. So, most important thing, go get your XP, go get your bond stuff. Now, also be hoarding, and I mean hoarding, these bond boxes over here. You can purchase these bond boxes, so this is an attacker one. If you go into if we go into here, and then we just go into the realm shop, let's have a quick look. So we're currently in World 5. I actually don't know what the World 5 shop is, but you can go over to the shop, and pretty much within that shop you're going to be able to buy those bond boxes. I know I can do it for bond. I could do it for World 1, so let's just quickly switch to World 1 or World 2. Let's go to World 2 potentially. Oh, come on, let me pick my world. Can we go directly to the shop? Okay, sweet. We can actually go straight into here. So, sell list. You can come down. You can actually have a look and see what they're selling. There you go. Purchase this. So, you could buy the healer bond boxes. You do need to reach world level 1. So, once your world level is 1, you could buy these weekly. I am currently of that level for this one, so I can get the defender ones. It might be good to look at which one that you need. So, for us, it's going to be attackers. So, that's debuffers. This one here is the defender box. Is this one the attacker box? Potentially. Pretty much what we want to do is we want to just try and find the one. There you go, the attacker box. It does take world level 3. And then if we come through, it might be worth just leveling up your worlds as in a quicker manner, just to be able to, you know, go ahead and start getting those, start saving them. That way you can push your bonds up that little bit quicker, and it's going to be really, really good for you. Now, both of your characters, both Noelle and Julius, are going to want to use magic attack gear. So both of them are going to scale off M attack, just like how we're, you know, working on Lich right now. We've got 23,000 M attack. In reality, you kind of want more. Lich has pretty bad gears. So you want to start saving gears. For me, I might just use Lich's gears and move it straight over. You might just want to chuck them on a different character, say like a Mimosa for now, and just throw them on there for the time being. But start farming gear dungeons, and the gear sets you're going to want pretty much for both of them are pretty standard stuff. So if we go into gear now, I'm going to give you a little sneak peek into what my gear looks like. You definitely want the advanced attack set, so the extra 7% attack and the 7% M attack. Probably a 2-piece set there. Personally, I would say you probably want either the attack set as well, the base one, or if you can farm it, maybe like a critical hit or critical damage set. And lastly, I really do like the speed set, and I know I don't have one running on Lich at the moment, but if you have the advanced speed set, I do have it over here, grants the wearer 5% speed buff. That is always a good option for your damage dealers. And the reasoning is, if you hit first, you're probably going to kill the other damage dealers quicker. So super, super worth it always. I do actually run penetration set on my Lich, so you can actually have a look. It's not even the advanced one, it's the basic penetration set, but hey, it's what I had and it's what I've chucked on him. But, you know, all in all, it's up to you how you want to sort of build Noelle and Julius, but I would recommend the advanced attack set. And if you're only going to be running Red Dungeon, you're probably going to get access to the speed set, which is what I would put on them. And then you just want to grab maybe an attack set or something, a base one. If you can access the other dungeons, then by all means, you can go get your crit sets, go get your crit damage sets, and really make them both pop off. So, but start saving gears. Definitely start saving gears. We've got 8 days for you to try and farm the optimal gears. Come on, guys. Day 1, we're going to have the best Julius and the best Noelle. Now, the last few things that you want to be farming is skill materials. So, all of these materials are going to, you know, it's going to take a lot of time to save them, and these are difficult to farm. I completely get it. But you want to start maxing Noelle, and you want to start maxing Julius. These guys are going to be in your team for a very, very long period of time. I would start, you know, maxing their skills. So, stop skilling up anyone else at this moment in time. Start saving every single one of these fragments. You can get these very, very easily by jumping into Challenge, jumping into Hall of Illusions, and really starting to clear through this. As you can see, I've not really cleared through it, but I do recommend you guys go and do it. Every 5 levels, you are going to gain access to a couple of these. Save them and stick them all on Noelle or on Julius, depending on who you want to max out first. And the last thing you want to be doing is looking at the normal dungeons again. I would not worry about city districts, but ice caverns is where I would be at. I would start to farm these out. You want to start doing their talents, and, you know, whilst talents only add about 300 CC per talent, it does add up over time, and I do recommend you start farming these, especially now that you're starting to have more characters. If you're in a similar position to me, where you've got quite a lot of characters in your hands, you should be able to complete dungeons, you know, to 15 on maybe all 3 difficulties. This week, I will have all 3 of them completed to 15. I'll probably have Ice Caverns all finished to 15 as well. And I'll be pushing Hall of Illusions throughout the week as well. So guys, throughout the course of your day today and tomorrow, and I guess moving forward, do as much Evergreen as you can, because you want to try and have all that XP stored so you can level 100 your units the minute they come out. And start farming those gear. You want the M attack gear, and you want the M attack gear today, tomorrow, whenever, as soon as it's ready, so that when Noelle does come out, you can immediately gear her and immediately gear Julius. Guys, if you enjoyed this video, do let me know. Put a little comment just to say thank you, I don't know, something like that, and I'll see you all in the next one. Peace.